Hello, and welcome to Darkhaven, a place where nerds are always welcome. I take my gaming pretty seriously here, and here are my promises to you. No save scumming, exploits, or cheating of any kind. Just us and our own intuition. Lore-based and thematic role-playing, and making choices that reflect that in our campaigns and playthroughs. And lastly, and most importantly, following the rule of cool. Picking the most fun and coolest option as we see fit in campaigns and playthroughs are not always the most efficient. So if those are things that appeal to you as a gamer, then please do subscribe and click the bell notification icon to stay up to date with content releases. Thank you for joining me here on Darkhaven for my brand new Wurrzag the Great Green Prophet Immortal Empires campaign. And this will be my first playing on Legendary difficulty. I'm going to leave the crises set to default. We will play with them at a later date. Okay, so let's have a little look at the lore and how we're going to apply that to this campaign. So Wurrzag Ud Ura Zahuba is a savage orc shaman of mighty mystical powers. Known as the Great Green Prophet, he is guided along his path by the greenskin gods GORK and MORK. He leads tribes to greatness before wandering off to pursue yet another mad plan to advance orc kind. Wurzag's Green Crusade began in the Southlands when, with the magical energy that arced uncontrollably out of his eyes, he transformed the former shaman of the Bone-Nosed tribe into a squiggly beast. As the tribe prepared to ritually eat Wurrzag for this deed, the marinated orc entered a trance and spouted a tale of long ago. When the when the now sorry Bone-Nosed tribe ruled the lands. The cold-blooded ones came and built great pyramids, driving the tribe away and destroying their idols. Since those shameful days, the tribe has lived under a curse. Wurrzag rekindled their spirit of conquest and, filling in for their transformed shaman, led the Bone-Nosed warriors to level the nearest Lizardman city. Using the rubble of the wrecked pyramid, Wurrzag ordered the Greenskins to erect 2 edifices. To this day, these same stone-faced idols watch over the Bone-Noses, and the tribe's fortune has grown. So from that, and what else I've read about Wurrzag, he is intelligent for an orc, and as we've mentioned there, his Green Crusade. So he wants to unite the Greenskins and form a truly vast orc nation, with the savage orcs at the forefront of that nation. Now, looking at his starting position, which has not changed since Warhammer 2, we are in the Northern Badlands. Immediate threats are many, but we do start with a decent position, and his faction abilities and lord abilities will give us a great advantage. So, faction effects, his War has a chance to contain savage orcs, enemy hero action success chance of -50% and a +25 bonus to charges for all savage orc units, which is okay. I would have preferred a faction-wide upkeep reduction for savage orcs, but can't have everything. But he himself, just for his army, he's got a 50% recruitment and upkeep reduction for savage orc units, which is great. 20% physical resistance for savage orc units in his army, brilliant, really strong. and he has a different war as the in battle, war ability in battle, as all the legendary lords do, and his is great there as well. So we will play a little bit more diplomatically than usual, as I think that's what Wurrzag would want. I think he would try and confederate a rival greenskin faction rather than destroy them when possible. But he is an orc, he will be ruthless, and you know, if that's not possible, then he will use force. And I think that's enough of me waffling on. What else would be different? Because we're playing on legendary difficulty, we may have to choose certain types of armies, but we'll see. I mean, I might have to create doom stacks in the end game and whatnot, but that's pretty normal anyway. So we'll see how we're going along, and I want to, as promised, follow the rule of cool. So that's enough of me talking, and let's dive on in. The desolate and unforgiving Badlands are so named for good reason. They are notorious for the numerous green-skinned tribes that prowl their wastes, not to mention the degenerate remnants of defeated warbands and droves of bandits, criminals, and worse. They are made even more inhospitable by the harsh and unforgiving landscape, littered with storm-tossed boulders and the rubble of long-dead empires. A traveller does not have to go far here before stumbling upon a ruin or a cairn, or an untimely and undoubtedly violent end. Brilliant. That's the kind of place Wurrzag will thrive.
Have you come to follow me to greatness?
Still playing the Immortal Empires beta, as we all are, playing version 2.1.1, and I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Creative Assembly. Hopefully someone might hear me one day from there, but they've done an amazing job and I'm absolutely loving it. So, we start with one army,
Yes, it'll be proper good.
a Night Goblin Shaman, and Ekrund. Immediately we are at war with the Teeth Snatchers, and we've got the Border Princes nearby, Scabby Eye to the north, and Top Knots to the south. So let's chuck Sly into Wurzag's army, and let's get into our first battle. I will avoid auto-resolving as much as possible, and may well have to fight most battles manually on this difficulty. So, I don't think we need to do anything particularly dramatic here. Let's form a big green blob, charge in and smash face. We'll put our archers on the flank. Okay, wizard there, Wurrzag there. Okay, move everybody up. Look at that horde already. I can't wait till we get a massive army. Won't be long. I think we can recruit quite a lot of units very early. We're going to charge straight into them. Okay. Okay, in we go.
Austin. Passion. Wurrzag. It's their will.
Nice. Pretty successful cromping here. Right, let's move them up. Charge into the back of them.
Let's smash them good.
Lovely, jubbly. Leaving none alive. Just try it, yeah. Good.
Where's my shrooms? Now for nasty.
Our boys. Wurrzag.
Okay, might as well blast a shaman.
Dice can't defeat me. GORK wills it.
Hopefully not shoot our own guys there. Nice. Excellent accuracy, I've got to say. Shoot them.
Don't one shot. Passion. Moving fast.
Okay, spiders are coming back.
16.
Good. Absolute massacre.
Our boys. Slaughter. Nail gauge. Passion.
There's our war. Hopefully we can get some of them. Yeah, they're going to chase those down. I will speed things up and make sure we get all the experience we can. We're going to need it. Okay, yeah, after them. Wurrzag. I think he's just going to get away. Oh, just escaped. No problem. Excellent. Okay, ending the battle. Nice. 22 losses. GORK and MORK would be pleased with that, I'm sure. I think we're safe to take the money. There's no point taking the replenishment. I could take the experience. I never usually take it. Let's take the money. I do that every time. Deliberate and then go, no, let's take the money. So, now this is a change to Wurrzag. His skill tree's been rejiggled.
I have seen the future.
And we can get access to Foot of GORK pretty quickly. I am going to take Inspiring Presence and buff the boys first, because he's got Brain Burster, so it's going to be probably a little bit of the red line, grab Root Marcher, and then buff his spells. So we can ply on in here. Now this is the leader of the Teeth Snatchers, Grisgut's Gutstabber. If I kill him I will be allowed to confederate, but if I confederate I will get quite considerable penalties, and all I'm going to get is one settlement there, which I can get next turn anyway, so I might just kill him but not confederate.
Green profit.
Do I want to recruit the Bigham? The problem is he's 700 upkeep. He is very good. The terror at this stage will be amazing. Bonus to leadership. He is really good. But I don't want to spend that much money at the moment. So in we go. Valiant defeat, but I think that is incorrect. Yep. Okay. So let's find a nice point of attack. I think, well, that bridge will probably do. Okay. Again, not going to be too much mucking around here. Charge over the bridge and kill everything we can. Deal with the somewhat annoying barricades. Nice. I might be able to go round. I think what's going to happen here is we're going to get stuck trying to break the barricade, but that's okay. Taking a few shots there. Nothing too major. Good. Hopefully we can break down this barricade, but I think the Pathfinder's going to get a little bit confused. I might be able to run these round. No, I'm just going to leave them here, you know. There's going to be a big orky mosh pit. Keep shooting their archers to reduce the damage I'm taking there. Nice. Our troops are much better than theirs. We've got better stats and increased physical resistance thanks to Wurrzag. He is at the front, leading by example there. Big green skin mosh pit. Another brain burster coming up. Will we get enough magic? It won't be long until we've got a ridiculous amount of casts from Wurrzag. I think he can cast like 10 foots of GORK a battle or something like that. Easily, probably more. Okay. There's no point. I could run around, but I'm just going to get... So with the boar boys, excuse me. I'm just going to let them sit there for now. Here's the atrocious pathfinding, which I spoke about. I think we can squeeze in. Yeah, this should hurt. It did a little damage to our own troops there, but Wurrzag is an orc. Pop Arwa. Okay, I think I'm safe to speed this up. I might as well cast that. Sneaky stabbing. Be great when we get Inchy Nuisance, which is a really good area debuff spell. Winning the skirmish mission there. Skirmish mission? Skirmish battle. And hopefully we're going to get a brain burster any moment. Right, that looks like a nice blob to me. Boom. Great stuff. Let's charge everybody in. Yeah, there's the pathfinding issues. I don't think they're going to be able to survive much longer. Speed things up. Do let me know if you don't like things being sped up, but I think I like to keep a fast pace. Wurrzag hasn't done too bad. Decent amount of damage done. Okay. See if we can actually get into this barricade. Okay, this should... We're going to win any second, I think. Wurrzag is very happy for this type of fight. Up close and personal. Who's strongest wins. Let's grab them all. There we go. Let's just chase them all down. Because that is a lot of experience running off there. Good stuff. Yep, we've got one chevron there for our Savage Orc Boar Boys, which is +1 melee attack, defense, and leadership. So, pretty much our 3 most important stats for this army. And there we have it. $82 losses, that's 104 orcs lost so far. I wonder if there's a way of tracking that throughout the campaign. I'm sure there is a statistic page. I think we'll just occupy it to save money. We could gain 800 here from plundering it, but the instability and then the excuse me, and then the cost of rebuilding is not going to make that worth it. So occupy. Wurrzag using his noggin there. As I said, there's no point confederating at the moment. I don't want to take the penalty, and it also I can't confederate for 5 turns, so it might slow me down. So I'm going to release or kill the enemy warlord. Wurrzag would release, I think. Recruitment cost minus 15% for savage orc units. Brilliant.
Wurrzag, the great green
And then, yeah, we're going to run up to Bitterstone Mine.
What?
So let's take a route marcher. I took that 1 point of the red line to start building experience per turn. Let's take a sneaky stabbing because we want to get Inchy Nuisance ASAP. And
I is invincibles.
let's chuck in
I have seen the
a
future.
load of savage orcs there. Okay. Cool, they are cheap. Look at that. 69 upkeep for one of the best. I think they're one of the best tier 1 units in the game.
GORK and MORK
Okay,
likes it.
let's build savage orc camp. Let's chuck in some money and also some money because we're going to get plenty of growth from our reputation. So the more fights we have and other things will improve that, but we can end up getting plus 30 growth all provinces anyway from that, which we'll get pretty quick. So let's just go for money and our first research. Big thinking. I can picture Wurrzag picking his nose and pondering the universe there. We will take the only option available, Wah, and then it will be go faster, and then we'll have a little look after that. Might go for here. Anyway, let's go there. Definitely want that increased movement because we've got to cover a lot of ground in this start, and the last thing you want to do is your lord get stuck and spend many turns.
Let's take what should be ours.
Can't recruit any heroes. No point recruiting another lord at the moment because all he's going to do is cost us upkeep. I think we're safe to end the turn. I've not engaged in diplomacy with the other greenskin factions because it's highly likely I'm going to end up fighting them, and I don't want to damage my reliability early on. So there we have it, our first technology. Wah! Here come the boys, they want wah! Reputation +1 per turn. I would love to shout wah, but I would wake up my family. I don't think they'd be very impressed. So
GORK and MORK are coming.
if I went from there, yeah, I can reach from that. Okay, we're going to go here.
On me way.
Recruit another batch of orcs, and the next turn we're going to attack Bitterstone Mine and potentially these pesky ogres here, get them out of our lands. Brilliant. A simple turn there, zooming out and ending the turn. Malagor to our south there, potential ally, but I think Wurrzag would be very wary of the beastmen. Why should he dilute the greenskin homeland? He wants the Badlands to be all orcs. So, in we go.
Kill the geeks.
A Pyrrhic victory there. I'm sure we can do better. Yeah. Okay, fight battle. It's going to be another meat grinder. Just what Wurrzag likes, and his army of orcs will enjoy that as well. Wurzag's power and influence are beyond question. Those that know his abilities obey, those who do not suffer. His retinue of savage orcs have vowed to stand by the great green prophet. I love the little text boxes you get. The little fluffy lore. Sorry, for those of you that play the tabletop, the lore is often described as the fluff, at least in the UK where I am from and where I am recording this, so I hope that makes sense. I think we're just going to charge, nothing too crazy, we're going to charge across this bridge here. Let's just squish them up a little bit and then we'll split them up into two flanks. One big lump will go left, one big lump will go right, and hopefully that should reduce the grindiness. Okay, and I will just split them up now. Okay, so group 1 and 2, we'll send group 1 left, we'll send group, oh no, we'll go 2 to the left, 1 to the right, probably doesn't matter at all. Okay, and we definitely want to try and get onto these minor supply locations as quickly as possible, just to reduce any damage. Look at that horde. Wurrzag at the front there. He's quite chunky, isn't he? His squiggly beast on the box on his back there. Although we do need to get that item. We'll just wait for them to blob up. Let's pull them back. I'm sure they will. Like that. Nice. Very nice. Good. Yeah, there is an enemy lord somewhere, but I'm going to just use this straight away on the goblin archers. Let's try and get a couple of rear charges going, and let's shoot that tower. It's a good one coming up. Oof. I wouldn't want to be in there, would you? Big Un's losing there, somehow. Orcs are... Oh, I have left them. I forgot to take them off skirmish, so I made a mistake there. First one of the campaign. I'm sure there'll be many more. I'm sure there's many that I haven't even noticed as well. Boom. Good, so that's them pretty much done over here. Right, up we go. Let's get rid of this tower shooting us. Okay, up we go there. Into these wolf riders. Wurrzag capture this point. They could do a bit of support, that's for sure. Good, so that's them well and truly broken. That's going to help. Oh, yes. Great job there. And chasing them down so they don't come back. Lovely jubbly. Let's get one of those units into them. Good stuff. Hopefully we can get another brain burster off. Lovely. Let's get into here, grab a couple of these just to get rid of that tower. And again there. Good. Barricades should disappear. Oh no, I don't know which one that's control bar. I think I have to actually smash that manually. There's the enemy lord. He's about to regret that. Good. And that taken care of as well. In we go. Where are my boar boys? Let's get them up here as well. Excellent. Comprehensive defeat. I'm not going to catch those wolf riders, so I think everything's dead. Good. Four. That's about 300 orcs lost so far. Okay, so again the same logic as before. Yes, I could get a little bit more money now, but in the long term I'm going to have to pay to build those buildings, so let's just occupy it. Yes, yeah, I need to stabilize this region. Okay, another 15% reduction cost for Savage Orcs. Teeth Snatchers destroyed.
Yes, here be
And we'll attack these ogres next turn.
I have seen the future.
Okay, we've got 2 points here. Boom. Right, there's Foot of GORK. Oh, turn 3, Foot of GORK. What a time to be alive. And then let's definitely go 2 points of Itchy Nuisance. Great spell. Makes them weaker and less able to hit. Lovely. Great stuff. And then recruitment. We could hire some ogres. I don't see the point. We can chuck a couple of orcs in. I think it might be time to get the second army, you know. Already. So let's have a little think about the next few turns as Wurrzag ponders his campaign. Next turn we're going to attack these ogres and then make our way up to Stone Mine Tower. Attack, and then we're going to try and alpha strike the dwarves. I think we could negotiate and absorb, potentially. It's going to be a long time till they offer Confederation, isn't it? I think we're better off recruiting another army and starting a war with the Top Knots. We can go over to Grunty Mingle, down to Galbaraz and so on. So if I recruit a lord here, then that'd be 1 turn, 2, 3, pretty much a full stack in 3 turns. Yeah. Let's do it. Now, who should we go for? Now what's this? This is new. I mean, magic is probably what I want. Confidence good. Determined is good. I think the magic will make the difference here. But there's some abilities here I've not seen before, so what's he got? Affects enemies in range, makes them go on a rampage, lowers their melee defense. Spite of the Bad Moon, affects allies in range, all allies in range for 20 seconds. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. And he can get back here. Magic. Magic never fails. I think we will go for that. +2 leadership all units in army, +10 leadership for himself. But then that's also good. And he gets a Wyvern. All the decisions. The Night Goblin is quick and poisonous. I think he gets I wish I could see their tree. That's not possible, is it? No, it doesn't say what mounts they can get. No, it does not. Okay, let's go for magic. Sorry for my slightly long turn there. +2 leadership. Itchy nuisance would be great, and also curse of bad means alright. Sneaky stabbing, I think you can buff that up. So yeah, the bonuses he's going to give them from magic will be great. He gets a giant wolf. He can't get the, I think one of them can get the Arachnarok mount, but we'll see. Okay. Right, and then what we're going to do is give him these ancillaries. 15% reduction cost. They're still... okay, still quite expensive. Maybe we'll just go for a gobbo army with him. Keep things cheap. Yeah, okay. 5 goblins, 5 archers, 5 orc boys, and then a couple of savage orcs. Shady. Slim shady. Okay. Zooming out and ending the turn. Okay,
Tribe's ready.
and then we'll move up.
Yes.
And give him some goblin archers. 5's too many, I'd say, yeah. Give him some orc boys as well. So he's going to buff. You know what, no, we'll just take goblins with him. Okay, right, let's get rid of these filthy invaders. Decisive victory, but let's just fight this quickly. On the auto-resolve there, sorry, it'd be nice to see. He's got no chance of winning. I really don't rate these ogres at all. They're super easy to shoot, and I've never really got decent damage out of them when I've played as the ogre kingdoms, who need a bit of love. I think they need some more releases, and I did enjoy playing as them. They're my kind of faction in that they're aggressive, destructive, you know. But there wasn't much unit variety.
Let's go. All right then.
I'm sure they're going to get DLC. As they're one of the new races, they should get a couple.
Savage orcs. Arrow boys. Battle. Run boys. Wurrzag.
Okay, in we go.
The war is here. Show us the enemy. Smash 'em. This is it. It's their will. 60.
Should get a foot of GORK on them shortly. Our first foot of the campaign. Ooh, how long? Come on. 18 magic we need. Winds of magic. Oh, they have got into our back. There it is. Not sure if I'm going to get all of them, but nice. Bit of a waste there, I think. Okay. I'll speed it up now. Definitely dead. Easy peasy. Let's just run them down so I don't have to chase them all over the place. Okay. That's where Goblin Wolf Riders are useful. So, not sure we're going to catch any of them, but kill the Lord as well at least. So I think we're coming up to around an hour now. I apologise, I got excited. I usually make a note of what time I start. I used to set a timer and then obviously the timer would beep while you're recording, which was a bit silly. So now I just make a note of the clock time and try and aim for an hour. I think that feels about right. Ooh. Trickster's Shard. I mean, it's magic E, so it's useful for Wurrzag, but not amazing. Let's take the money. Oh, yeah. Okay, just not what I wanted. Post battle chance of stealing a magic item. That's good. Yeah, we're going to have to finish him off. Oh, good. Well, at least we're going to get another fight over there. Okay, this one I will auto-resolve. Why? Because there is no point, in my opinion. Squig Mascot. Okay, we'll give that to, we'll definitely give that to... Come on, brain. Our second lord, Slim Shady. Okay, let's. We can. Let's reduce the cost of Foot of GORK, and then we're going to focus on the boys next, I think. Okay, we've got Itchy Nuisance. Sneaky Stabbing, yeah, improve that. Not bad.
I'll use me spells.
No point recruiting anything. We'll take
I
care of
has
that
mighty
next turn, and then we will go and deal with Stone Mine Tower.
The tribe's ready.
Shady is recruiting there. Let's just call him Slim Shady now. Let's give him the Squig mascot, which +4 leadership's pretty good. And let's end the turn. And then I will leave it there at the start of the next turn. As this is... okay, I'll leave it here, but as this we're playing on Legendary, I can't save as easily, so I'm going to have to... well, play longer, play all day, I suppose. What a terrible shame. So we've got our technology research there. Go faster. I'll leave that there so you know that I haven't changed the file. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to speaking to you all again soon. Goodbye.